My name is Aaron Fields. This year at FDIC for a classroom session, I'll be presenting Fire Attack, Theory Application, and the Missing Piece, a jargon. The focus of this classroom session is fire attack from an engine company perspective, the handline. What we'll be discussing is a brief overview of what is occurring with fire itself and the combustion on the inside of the buildings. What can we do about it? With an algorithm of choices based off high probability working down to low, and the identification of skills that are required for an engine company on a handline. And finally, what do we call it? What do we call these things that we're seeing occurring, and what do we call these things that we're doing? Over the last 10 years, I've been involved in fire instruction and taking classes all over the country. And what I've come to realize is that there is a general divide based off geography and generations. That's caused because of the ambiguity of our source material. A jargon is a language designed for a trade, in which one word means one thing. Working in the industry, we find that there are many variations on these one words based off where you are regionally and when you came in and what text you used upon admittance into the fire service. The overall goal of this program, besides determining what it is we should be doing in what specific events, is breaking down the walls that block our comprehension from one member to the other. Without a common language, there is no way to imbue experience. Throughout the whole classroom time, we will be keeping a running list of terms, where they come from, what they've meant over time, but what we can call them today. We will create a modern dictionary for the fire service, which won't matter so much about where you're from or how long you've been in, but will actually provide the cornerstone for the communication that should be occurring at a company as well as industry level. It is my experience and belief that the fire service does not lack the technical ability nor the intellectual comprehension. Instead, we are an industry that lacks a jargon and therefore is caught up in the confusion of multiple dialects when in conversation. The problem is that we can't communicate because we don't all use the same language. Once we can get everyone on the same page as far as the language that we're speaking, we can begin to see that no matter where we're at, we're much more similar than we are different, because we are governed by the laws of physics and what water can do to on the inside of a building.